always good against any matchup. Protoss versus Terran Zerg or another Protoss, you always want to have observers out just in case they have maybe James going for Cloak Wraiths or something like that, so you never really know. It's always good to get observers out, but also he could be going for Reavers, sorry. And Reavers would be very, very effective versus an army like this because all James has down here is just Marines, and they tend to bunch up really nicely, so a nice Reaver shot on there could deal enough damage to kill off a good amount of Marines in just one shot. So you might want to watch out for that later in the game. He's going for Spider Mines first, I'd assume. I didn't see Siege mode go down, but he's getting out a Siege Tank and Spider Mines. He just finished his Spider Mines research, and I'm looking around here. It doesn't look like he actually has any Vultures to use Spider Mines with. I don't really understand what his logic was on that. Supply blocked himself again, so he's putting down 2 more supply depots. Again, look at his minerals, look at his gas. He's got a lot, so he needs to work on his macro there. He is putting down bunkers. Put down a bunker outside of his base. For some reason, he only has 3 guys in there. I really don't know why he'd only put 3 guys in there since he's got his entire army waiting outside. And up here, yeah, I thought that's what I saw. It's only 1 guy in this one. I don't really see how that could be effective in any way. It's kind of like having just like an immobile Marine. I don't understand. He's sending out his army. Half of them go this way. Well, actually, just two go that way. The rest of them go this way. Probably not a very good idea. Yooj putting down a probe, and oh my god, he has thousands of minerals and gas. Putting down, yeah, robotic support base, so he will be going for Reavers. He has a decent enough army to defend against this push from James, but he really needs to stay on top of his macro there. You get down, yeah, 600. I don't know what he just built for that much. He's probably just queuing up units of some sort. But when you have that much minerals, that much gas, you could always go to put down another gateway, put down another tech building, and he's queuing up a lot of Reavers here. That's 3 Reavers. That's extremely expensive. So now, wow, he needs to send his whole army to attack here. He's losing unnecessary units. So you can see, these Zealots not going to be able to take him out without any casualties. I think if he attacked with all of his units here, he would have been able to defend against that attack without losing anything at all, but he was really under no pressure there, so that could have been done better, but it's not going to cost him the game. It's not anything to really worry about. I can't see, I guess I'd be able to see if this is getting him an upgrade. He should be getting the either the Scarab damage upgrade or the increased number of Scarabs upgrade. He's still not building any probes. This is kind of early to cut probes in a game like this. You always want to make sure you have enough to keep up your mineral production, but yeah, he doesn't really have too many buildings producing, so I don't think he's really running into that problem. He's getting a shuttle after this, so he might be going for Reaver drops in a game that's this low level. It's kind of interesting to see a Reaver drop go down. Could potentially do a lot of damage to James. He's doing the same thing. He cut his workers pretty early. He doesn't really have too many. This is not ideal. This is not enough workers to be mining off of this many patches of minerals. I think it's 2 minerals per patch is ideal. I'm not 100% sure on that, but that's what I've heard. And this is not two per patch. This is just barely over 1 per patch. He is getting down more siege tanks. He has a good 4 siege tanks. Putting down missile turrets, that's good. He can defend against the Dark Templar attack if there was any Dark Templar harassment going on. That's always good to get down missile turrets. A lot of even high level players forget to put down missile turrets versus Protoss because the Dark Templars can just come in and wreck your whole army if you're not ready for that. So at least he's getting that. These tanks need to be sieged out here in the front. You're not going to sit your tanks out in front of your Marines and not have them in siege mode to defend against a push. He's still only going for Marines. I don't think he has any academy still. Yeah, he has the same problem. He's got 1,000 minerals, 1,000 gas, not really spending it on anything. He's getting the starport down. Might see battle cruisers later on. I'm really not sure why he put a bunker in the back of his base, considering his entire army's out here and he doesn't have anything in it. But yeah, okay. So he's just going for mass wraiths. He should be getting a control tower on this if he really wants to do any damage to Yooj, because with a control tower you can get the upgrade for cloak. And oh, down here, interesting, getting a Stargate. So he's going for the same thing. They're both teching at around the same time. James up here just finishing his starport, queuing up some wraiths, and then Yooj getting his Stargate down. Probably going to be seeing carriers in a game that's this level. You don't really see any like Corsair play with the disruption web. You don't really see much of that. Don't see much scouts. They're just anti-air, and as far as he knows, since he hasn't scouted James yet, James doesn't have any air as far as he knows. So probably going to be seeing carriers. I'm not sure what he's doing right now. He doesn't really have that much queued up. I think he might just be preparing for his Reaver drop, and or maybe he's just blocked minerals or supply. Yeah, supply block probably. He's building that pylon now. Should be saving up some minerals, maybe get that fleet beacon down, because obviously against an army like this, except for the wraiths that are popping out now, he'll be doing fairly well. And yes, he did get the siege mode research, okay. So now he's got one tank siege. He should be sieging his other ones. Should be sieging them, but no attacks yet from Yooj. Not building anything more out of his gateways. I'm looking around for tech buildings. I'm looking around for any sort of fleet beacon or arbiter tribunal, anything that could hint towards some higher tech units from the Stargate. But I really don't see anything. He just built the Stargate and he hasn't built anything from it yet, which is why I keep looking. It also appears he's trapping his probe here. He's probably trying to get out, scout around. Maybe he sent it to build something right here, or just go expand. Probably to expand, but he hasn't quite noticed yet that his probe is not moving anywhere, just back and forth between his army. He's got a shuttle out. It has one Reaver in it. He's going around this side of the base, which is a good thing, because he's going for missile turrets over here on this side. So now, oh, but it's been spotted by this one immobile Marine, and not sure if James really saw that, actually. Now he's going to be shot down by this missile turret. That is a lot of money wasted. Kind of boring, yeah. See him saying WTF here. Why no load? Well, because Reavers cannot drop into the